Hello everybody, good day, and welcome to day 2 of the series Growing Through a Breakup here on Hippie Shit, the YouTube channel where we talk about self-development, spirituality, and fun life things like that. If you're here, then it is day 2 of your breakup, and today is the day that we are going to commit to this healing journey. So I have a couple of things that we're going to go over today. First and foremost, we're going to talk about some, limiting beliefs or breakup myths or healing myths, just kind of addressing some stories that you may be telling yourself that may be impacting you in this process a little bit. We are going to set some ground rules for this process, and most importantly, you are going to commit to really healing and really finding opportunities for growth throughout this process. So first and foremost, some limiting beliefs that I think are really important to let go of. A lot of people kind of follow this rule. There's a very common rule that I have seen around. I think this may come from like movies or just like popular belief, but there is a belief that it takes about half as much time as you spent in a relationship to get over that relationship after it ends. Now, if you are relying specifically and strictly on time to do the healing for you, then I can see that being pretty accurate. I will say though that honestly, if you're really committing to healing and figuring out ways to build yourself back up, I think that healing process can go a lot quicker than that. Second limiting belief is that healing from a breakup is difficult. It is not difficult to heal from a breakup. It's not difficult to let go of an ex. It is not in the slightest bit hard to do so. It's not challenging. It is actually very easy to let go. It is very easy to let love back in. It is very, very easy to feel better. That being said, you do have to make the commitment to do so, and you have to believe that it is going to be easy in order for it to be easy. The reason for this is not necessarily some, law of attraction thing, law of vibration thing. It's more to do with the story that you're telling yourself. Because if you tell yourself that it's going to be hard, it's going to be hard, and you're going to find lots of evidence that it is hard. If you tell yourself that it is going to be easy, then you will find evidence that it is easy. And even when after a few weeks you still have a very angry day where you need to drive around in your car, speeding, smoking, eating a gas station brownie, and listening to Billie Eilish's latest song, not from personal experience at all, you can have those moments without throwing away all of the progress that you have made. Third is that you need to stop thinking about your ex. You are more than welcome to think about your ex all you want. You are more than welcome to be angry. You are more than welcome to be sad. You are more than welcome to throw lots and lots of temper tantrums and sit there obsessing about them. It's okay. You're still going to heal in the process. You don't need to shut the thoughts out of your mind. Instead, what we're going to focus on throughout the series is finding constructive ways to use those thoughts when they do come up in order to build yourself back up and move to a healthier place. It's that whole rule about try not to think about a pink elephant. What are you thinking about right now, right? So a couple of ground rules. I am a very, very big advocate of no contact. So I would say that during this process, you should not be reaching out to your ex. As far as no contact goes, I don't have X amount of time. There is another video that's already been uploaded to this channel because even, after 2 weeks of no contact, my ex started to reach out to me again and kind of started to throw me some breadcrumbs. So if that should happen, if at some point during this process your ex does reach out to you and it's not really meaningful, it's not really doing a lot for you, check out that video. And we'll talk about setting boundaries and, dealing with this breadcrumbing thing. If that should happen. If that doesn't happen to you, I'd say don't bother watching the video. It probably won't serve you very well. But when it does happen, and I firmly believe that that is a when and not an if, exes, they love to come back, don't they? So yeah, I am a very big advocate of no contact, not because of, what it does to your ex. I don't think that that should really be in your mind, just because I am an advocate of really focusing on yourself and doing the work and finding ways to love yourself and build yourself up without that external validation, basically. Remain gentle with yourself, remain permissive with yourself for sure, and just be willing to heal, be willing to let go. Other than that, also be willing to keep your heart open to opportunities. That doesn't mean, running out and sleeping with somebody immediately. You can if you want to, if that serves you, if it feels good. By all means, go for it. I have a rule where I don't allow myself to listen to sad songs after a breakup. I know that it feels really good sometimes to just get deep into your feelings and just really dig in and just let it wash over you. But for me personally, I find that I spiral downwards really quickly when that happens. So I am not a super big advocate of, say, going and driving through his neighborhood and listening to Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo right now. Not that I did that either. Would never do such a thing. The only other rule that I have is that if there's something that I recommend that you do and it's just not working for you, it's just not serving you, it's not bringing you anything, don't do it. You can let it go anytime you want. The only thing that I ask is that you do give everything a fair shot. Everything that I recommend in the series is something that I personally did during my own healing journey, and there's a lot of it. I threw a lot at myself to try and heal, and I think that for me all of it was helpful, all of it was necessary, and all of it really got me to where I am. But if there's something that just doesn't resonate with you, you try it a couple times and you're just like, nope, this isn't doing anything for me, that's okay. You can say, nah, I don't want that, okay? So I am just going to ask for the rest of the day that you commit. So make the commitment to healing, go grab your journal, go write down that you commit to healing from this, that you commit to growing from this, and that you commit to being open to all of the lessons that you have available to you to learn right now in this moment. You have a little bit of homework for today, so continue to do your mirror work. Also, if you tried it last night, let me know how it went in the comments below. Tell me if it was uncomfortable. Tell me if it felt great. Either way, write a journal entry. I am going to tell you for the journal entry for today, what I really want you to do is focus on these thoughts that keep coming up and focus on the feelings that keep coming up. Write down what you're feeling, write down these like repetitive, intrusive thoughts, anything that you're really ruminating on, and just kind of put it in writing, and then see if you can write it down and then maybe step away from it for a while, come back to it a few minutes later, and see if you can look at that with a sense of curiosity and see if maybe you can start to identify like an underlying theme. So for example, if you keep thinking like, oh my god, I just want to call him, see if you can figure out why you just want to call him. Is it because you're really interested in having a conversation with him and seeing how his day went? Or is it more so because you're feeling lonely right now and you just want someone to talk to about this? If so, maybe pick up the phone and call a friend. Maybe you're feeling very wounded, very unwanted, very lost or confused, those like negative emotions. Maybe you're feeling that kind of way and you're thinking that if you can connect with him, then it's going to help you feel better and take those negative emotions away. See if there's any truth to that, and see if maybe you can find a way to feel better without picking up the phone. See if maybe you can validate yourself even and build yourself up and feel good from that. See if maybe that's coming just from an ego place where your ego is screaming really loudly like, oh my god, if we don't get him back, we're gonna die, right? See if you can get your ego to calm down a little bit, or if not, just watch it, just observe what's happening today, see if you can start to get to the root source of that, and we are going to do a lot of that work during this process. So baby steps, just see what comes up for you naturally right now, without any guidance, without any, process. See if you can figure out, okay, where is this coming from? Where could this be coming from? Other than that, I want you to do something physical today, and by physical, I mean you could put on like a really fun dance song and just dance around your living room for like 3 minutes if you want to. You could go for a walk, you could go to the gym, whatever it may be. I'm a really huge fan of yoga. I find that feels really good for me. Let's just find what feels good today. Keep exploring your thoughts. and make that commitment to really make this an important part of your journey that you can reflect back on someday and feel really good about, okay? Just make the commitment that this period of time will be a powerful part of your journey that you can be grateful for. That's it. You don't have to be grateful today. You just have to make the commitment that you will be grateful, okay? Okay. As always, I love all of you. I will see you for tomorrow's video. If this video resonated with you, if you got anything good out of it, if you're feeling good so far about this process, or, if this has brought you any form of peace, make sure that you do give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below just to tell us where you're at in your journey. Maybe comment on someone else's comment to tell them that you love them and send some good vibes their way. I will see you all tomorrow. As always, thank you so much for connecting. Thank you so much for being here. Bye!